Hello, SpeedGaming fans, and welcome to today's qualifier here in Spoiler Town. I am the Type 4, and I am joined here by Kianto. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a little early for me, but I'm looking forward to see what kind of stuff we get. What kind of shenanigans we get in today, I should say.
There's always going to be shenanigans and spoilers. And we are watching Mr. Scruffy the Tuna and Technolink. You can see the countdown there on Technolink's side. Until we get going, apologies for the small delay. But we are going to get going very, very soon. So yeah, this is spoiler open. So for the past 15 minutes, the runners have been able to check the spoiler log to see what absolutely everything is. Other than that, this is open mode and 7 crystals, defeat Ganon, and win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So our runners are gonna be beelining for all those items that they're gonna need. And this is not gonna be a long race. The spoiler usually isn't.
Nope. And so it looks like immediately everybody's going to go into Link's house and grab themselves a hook shot. And then I just happened to look at the spoiler log today, and both of our racers are going to go into Hyrule Castle. So this should be fun.
Okay, so Uncle has something.
Now, with this being a spoiler open, we already know where all of our crystals, which items are pendants, and and we got technical difficulties there briefly.
No, just sinking.
And what is required to open Misery Mire and Turtle Rock? My bad.
Technolink saving and quitting after.
Very interesting. Oh, that's because the flippers are going to be in the sanctuary.
Yeah, but seeing that Scruffy the Tuna is, I'm just gonna call him Scruff. Oh, sorry. Scruff is going further into the castle. There is something more here. But I'm just surprised that Technolink doesn't go and get it.
Well, looks like Techno's going to go into the back of the escape real quick. To grab, looks like a sword. Well, Scruff heads over to do the proper escape and grabs a mirror in the key chest.
Yeah, the only thing I can see is that Technolink didn't feel like he had weapons. So, not going in just with bombs. It is a bit odd because he's gonna have to do the traverse again.
Does it look like Techno's going to be going the back way of escape?
You can only go to Dark Cross from here. You can't actually go into the castle from here.
Oh, well, the back of Dark Cross has the half magic.
Okay, so that was just good. Yeah, Technolink just went for the sword and the half magic, and then it's gonna go to the castle and back here.
To escape proper now.
Yeah, this might be Scruff giving half magic. Because Scruff is gonna drop down the back, because you have a sword there. Obviously, you're gonna get that sword because it's easy to get. But I don't think they're gonna.
Just missed with the pot. That scared me.
And that is why. No, just mirroring.
Alright, so we got
Okay.
Moon Pearl.
Now,
so
to be fair, Technolink with his sword is going to be faster going through these rooms because a sword is obviously a faster way to go through them rather than bombs.
Right. So for Floor Tank Yisu, who's asking what a spoiler open means, it means that all of our racers have access to a spoiler log that kind of shows up in their on the I don't know how to explain that one. But they get a spoiler log, they get 15 minutes to read it over and plan their routes, having access to all the items right away. After that 15 minutes, it's basically just a default open run. You get to run all around Hyrule and collect the items that you need. Most items may actually be overlooked depending on routing, and most of these runs are sub-hour without collecting, like, you know, I've seen 50 items picked up, I've seen 60 items picked up. It's pretty much a low percent, so.
And yeah, Scruff is completely skipping half magic.
That's fair.
Okay, so we have something on the race game.
Ooh, I did not see that.
And Technolink deciding to go from Sang. Okay.
And that is a hammer on the ledge.
Okay, so from that, I can tell that Scruff is gonna go into the Dark World through the North back entrance. Meanwhile,
Oh yeah, that's...
Yeah, because he has Hammer, he has Glove, he has Moon Pearl. He can continue into the Dark World from here. Interesting that Technolink chooses to go up the mountain. So, the flute has to be up here then, right? There's no other reason you would go up here this way, this early.
I don't know. I mean, in these spoiler opens, anything is possible, because the racers... not every racer collects the same items. I've definitely seen that in yesterday's race that I was commentating with Alex. And we had this... we had both racers diverge at least 3 times, getting regoop or Scruff in the well. And I think one of our racers only picked up a couple of extra items, but it ended up costing them like almost 3 minutes of time.
Yep. No. Okay, getting boots. That is a decent sprint. And Scruff actually picking up blue mail intentionally.
It's interesting. How do you get blue mail from the sick kid? Okay, wait a minute.
Okay. So, wait, Technolink, you went up there for 3 heart containers?
That's a lot of love.
That's a lot of love. I can understand taking 3 heart containers in a row there. That's fair to take.
That is a huge safety, especially if Techno eventually gets the blue mail as well. Like, access to Dark World is going to be super, super quick.
That's a bow.
That is indeed a bow.
So, as you can see, we haven't even done a map check, but we have everything tracked in terms of dungeons. So yes, we are going to need that bow. This is interesting, complete divergence in the spoiler seed.
So let's see here. Savage asking if Techno has disregarded the Moon Pearl. I don't think...
No, he picked it up.
Yeah.
The tracker can sometimes eat inputs. So,
yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. we've been having a lot of tracker issues as of late. We're not sure what's going on. Being that it's on the back end, you know, we don't really have access to that stuff. But it is, you know, just a little bit slower than usual. Techno did disregard the hammer, but does get the Master Sword in Tower of Hera.
Yeah,
No.
it definitely feels like Technolink is going for the safety run, because beelining swords, boots, more hearts, that's wanting to not have things go bad.
And
Trolldom being Trolldom.
come on, you got this. Oh, almost. There we go. There's the second hit. No! I was gonna say Technolink is gonna get his first crystal sub 10 minutes, but Trolldorm getting in the way. And I think, did I just see Bugnet get picked up?
Yep.
Really?
It's a very good safety. You have one bottle. You might need to use the goo inside.
Fair enough. Techno is gonna get first crystal of the of this race, but not under 10 minutes.
It is very important for Scruff here not to take any hits. This is the worst spot to take a hit.
Especially since he's got the hammer and the hook shot. It's a little bit more difficult than others.
He has a sword.
Ooh, was a little close.
We're going to Eastern immediately. Well, Potters say Pennant, so if there's nothing there, then yeah, this is the faster way to do this.
No, I don't think I checked that either.
Yeah, line fight, according to the script.
That was Kana Samari in the right chest of the shed. And Scruff rewarded with $20 for defeating Blind. Both of our runners were actually rewarded with 300 rupees yesterday. Now, okay, so this is interesting. Early Eastern play.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna go to pod at all, this is as fast as you can do this. But yeah, extreme divergence here from our players, which, for spoiler, is not common. A lot of players usually go very, very similar routes.
Let's see here. Scruff? I actually would have to take a look back at standings right now, but I know that Scruff has been a pretty dominant racer as far as this race or as far as this qualifiers go. But I don't know too much about Techno.
It's a decent runner, a good runner even. But yeah, I'm not sure about Scruff's route here, because not having boot in a spoiler race for this long, I mean, you obviously know where they are, but this is quite a bit of a difference.
Well, I can imagine not wanting to go up into Death Mountain too early, especially with how little hearts Scruff has. But then again, there are those 3 hearts that are in the back of, or I should say the middle, Paradox Stadium.
Now, when you're checking through the spoiler log, you only have 15 minutes to check it. You may not always check for hot containers.
True. So Techno's now going after a second crystal. Not too fond of these sideways Armos Knights fights. Very strange.
Yeah.
But Techno gets it.
He gets his second crystal.
So I would say at this point, Techno's probably ahead.
It's really, really hard to say if that someone is ahead or not in spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the boots, because boots in Swamp is so much better. Because there are so many straight, long passages that you have to sprint through.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a trek, but let's see here. Scruff gets the glitch off. Very nice. Okay, so now we see Techno going after the hammer.
Yeah. Good. It is his Dark World access. But there's only a bottle in Swamp. And a crystal. Ooh. Which are the red crystals?
So today's red crystals are going to be located at Eastern Palace in Tower of Hera. So Techno Link already has one of them.
Yeah, he has both of them.
Oh, he does? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Is there something important?
You know what? That's one thing that I haven't checked. I'm not going to look at it. We will both see if Techno Link decides to do that, because I think that's probably what he's routing for now. Scruff having just a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, and again, when Techno Link gets here, he's gonna have a Master Sword. He's gonna have to split into spins, which is at least 30 seconds faster than Scruff just did.
Scruff has to be really careful. He's on half a heart right now.
Yeah, he has a fairy, so that's okay.
He's got the timing on the spins, so always good to see that. I've never had good timing on that.
Now, Techno Link is gonna run in here right after Scruff leaves. So this is just a crystal that they can finish. Techno Link did pick up his blue mail. So I'm getting 10 extra arrows because he was down to 1.
Extra arrows is always a good idea.
Yep. Oh, there's something in the big chest. That's why they're doing this.
Very interesting.
Because the boss had the big key.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. That's why they couldn't do it before. That's why they had to kill it first.
Ah. Oh, it's just so lucky that my friend here at Swamp Palace was a crystal.
Wait.
Yeah.
Scruff.
Okay, hold on.
Why did you not go left side swamp first? This is
okay, so this is definitely...
This is provably slower doing this after the boss rather than doing it before the boss. If you have to do left side swamp. And okay.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
Titan mitts were
mitts.
found.
Yeah,
in the
we're
big-
gonna need those, but
oh.
okay, his idea was that I have to go back in anyway to get the mitts. So I'll skip left side and just beeline the boss and then go back. Since I have to go back in anyway.
Oop, that didn't work. Okay, Techno is going to take the left side now.
Yeah, he's going to it first. So and yeah, bomb is a little bit harder to line up than small. These stagger downs.
Okay.
That fire snake needs to leave. Wait, Technolink, why are you setting up with bombs? Okay, never mind.
Grab key, get the blue thingamabubs. I don't know what those called. Pegs. Pegs. They're called pegs.
Hammer pegs.
My brain doesn't want to work right now. I'm gonna be confused with words all throughout this run.
And we have Ice Rod in left side.
Rod.
Yeah, left side swamp.
Oh.
Of course there is.
Now, I am aware that Trinex is going to be a required fight today.
Yep.
Big question is, where are we going to find... Did we find the Fire Rod? We haven't found the Fire Rod yet.
Nope.
So where is that
Also-
going to be?
Also not Ether.
Oh yeah, we still have to find the Ether tablet. Or not tablet, but medallion. Again, I'm going to be confused with words today. Oh boy, I need caffeine in my system.
Okay, so Smith Chain has something for us today.
Ooh, this is something you don't see very often.
In a spoiler log, you know it's something that you're gonna have to do, so everybody has to do it. Oh, Technolink, you're on half a heart.
There is a small heart in that,
He wants to do the bomb strat, okay. And apparently Purple Chest has something for us.
Purple chest. Let's see here.
Yeah, Technolink proving here that boots in swamp really makes things faster. I do hope Scruff goes and picks up his boots before he goes to Easter. Oh wow, loot on Purple Chest, right? We might need that fruit for things in the Mire area.
Indeed. So SpeedGaming did chat with us and let us know here on Twitch that you can check the schedule for a link to the past randomizers. Up to Qualifier 15, we see that it is a spoiler open series. Qualifier 16 through 20 still have yet to be determined. These can all be found on speedgaming.org/SGL22 ALTTPR. You can also find all of the upcoming streams for the Speed Gaming channel on speedgaming.org/schedule. Scruff going
Now-
for the flute.
Yeah. Also, Technolink has an ice rod now, so he should be able to do this part as well faster.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Yep. I mean, Scruff might just not go for the boots at all if we don't need them.
I mean, it's certainly a nice item, but it's not technically a go item. I've seen a lot of runners throughout these qualifiers not do boots and still make it to the GT fight.
His first pop container, and there's ether. Okay, so
Gotcha.
we were required to go here.
And since Ether Tablet opens both Meyer and... Okay, hold on. This is an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah, Scruff mirrored a little bit too close.
Ah.
Now he's going up to them. Yeah, this is like 15 minutes in a spoiler scene where one runner on the restream has boots and the other one doesn't. That is a significant amount of time in a spoiler race.
Yeah. But Techno could make mistakes with one of our bosses, one of the items. Anything could happen still.
Yeah. Wait,
Uh,
Technolink is doing hammer pegs?
Eggs. What's in the peg chest?
Yeah, because it can't be required, because Scruff just skipped this. Wow, you're doing hammer pegs for a heart container? Seriously?
Now, usually in runs like these, you don't see too many hearts. Most Ganon fights are going to be somewhere between 7 and 8 hearts, with maybe green mail, maybe blue mail, but Techno is just going for all the love and all the health.
Yeah, and chat saying maybe Scruff didn't want to climb twice. Well, he can't go into Turtle Rock. He doesn't have the cane. He's gonna have to climb another time anyhow.
But he is going to go into Scruff's going to go into Hookshot Cave.
Yeah.
And we get... There's the fire rod. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So, now he's going to go with with the Master Sword, and he's going to go into the Trinex fight.
Yeah, and here Technolink is gonna do the little purple chest glitch.
Super Bunny Cave.
Okay.
Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait. So where's the Butter Sword?
Where did Technolink pick that up? I can't remember, but Technolink is now up here, and he is going to clear the mountain completely. He has all the items he needs. No! Wait!
Okay, this is the 3-heart room.
Yeah. But, Technolink, you don't have ether. Why are you up here?
Oh, probably going for that Master Sword as well, maybe?
I mean, he's gonna go for his butter sword here, but...
Sorry, Temper Sword.
Yeah, he's gonna get butter as well in Hookshot.
Ah! So, sub 30-minute Butter Sword. Always lovely to see.
But
yeah, no, he doesn't have the Ether Tablet yet, so...
Yeah, no, he doesn't have the Ether Medallion, so I don't know... He wants the Fire Rod. Yeah, he wants the Fire Rod. I get that. He needs that for Mothkiller.
I'm sorry, chat. I said it again. I said need a tablet.
Have you? Yeah. Now Scruff has his boots, and he can go a bit faster as well.
So it looks like Scruff is going to retrace Techno steps. What's Techno going to do here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here's the problem. Scruff only has Thieves Town done that Technolink doesn't have.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Techno's going to do the flute.
Yeah.
One of our chatters, Hydropower, is letting us know that the brackets for SpeedGaming is still using the 2021 brackets, which have been cleared, if I recall. So, not entirely sure if that's just a glitch.
Yeah. They should probably know about it by now. They're probably working on fixing it. So,
alrighty.
So yeah, Technology is gonna go to Thieves Town now, and with the boot, clear this very fast.
One of our administrators, Megan, yes, the bracket is still using the 2021 system. Megan says that they're gonna go, but they can fix that. So. Techno's got the zoomies as Scruff makes it to the Armos Knights fight. Ooh, that was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a sword used on the Armos. Huh.
So yeah, while our runners are retracing each other's steps, please go follow them. They are putting on a fantastic show for us here today. So yeah,
excuse me, I had a frog in my throat there.
No worries. Scruff is going to pick up his cane here.
Oh, that's why he didn't go after Trinex right away. Should have thought about that. Oh. We found the Arrow of Destiny.
So Scruff only marked that the back of Sahasrara's closet had it. It didn't mark down which chest.
Meekin asking if anyone has the correct link to the 2022 brackets. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have that. Oh, okay. Scruff going into Ice Palace now.
Yep. Fire Rod, cane. This is the fastest you can do it.
Easy peasy. And of course, I'm just gonna briefly look through the spoiler log real quick. I'm gonna see how quickly Scruff is gonna go through this.
I don't think we need any more items, technically. Technolink needs to get the Ether Medallion, but that's really it.
Techno deals the blind super quick on script. Gets his crystal.
Oh right, the butter sword is in Arrow. Let's go.
And Scruff hasn't gone there.
Nope.
Lamp.
Okay, you can pick up Lamp if it's that available to you, because there are certain documents that you don't want to do blind. Well, mostly Meyer, but we're not going to do Meyer.
Or at least we hope that we don't have to do Mire. Based on what we see, it doesn't look like it'd be that big of an idea, especially with it being a pendant dungeon, but, you know, racers can do whatever they feel like. I've seen some weirder things happen before.
Yeah, but in terms of items, they don't need anything more. They have every item that they need to finish the seed now.
And near letting us know, our tracker today, the lantern's nice to have without half magic. It's a free gain in fights, so pretty sure both of our runners know how to do the fire glitch with the Ganon fight, so...
Yeah, but Technolink has half magic.
There we go.
Some nice duplications there.
Oh, and I didn't even notice that Techno had just gone straight for Mopula.
Yep. Yeah, this is boss rushing now for both our runners. Technolink knows where his E for Total Rock is.
Yep. Yeah, so at this point, I guess we could say this is basically go mode for both of our runners.
I mean, yeah, they were pretty much in go mode when they started, but yeah. Yeah, they have all their items that they need, so they're just gonna rush the bosses, kill them, and get the gun.
Yes, all of our runners technically would be in go mode, but without the required items, it's, you know, there's no official saying until they get what they need. With Techno, we still need to get that Ether medallion as soon as possible.
Yeah, but I know he just needs it to open GR. Okay, he's gonna go get it now. Okay, so Scruff has decided that he is gonna combine Hera and TR the last time he goes up the mountain.
Sounds like a fair deal. There's our Ether.
And we actually don't even have to set foot in any pendant dungeon. Mire has been skipped, Desert has been skipped, Pod has been completely skipped.
Yeah.
So I believe, I mean, I think both our runners are gonna be in Turtle Rock at a similar time. Unless Scruff decides to do Turtle Rock first and then Hera. He's probably gonna choose to do that, so...
Would be interesting. You definitely have to keep an eye on it. Oh, these spikes are not... There we go. I was almost afraid for Scruff there with the spikes going all over the place.
Yeah, Scruff can run up the mountain right now, whereas Technolink still has to finish up this Ice Palace.
Yep.
Now, Scruff has Hera still to do, but Hera is slightly faster to do than Ice Palace. Yeah, this glitch is a little rough sometimes.
Yep. So Techno having some troubles going through the wall glitch to get to the lamp here. And it's definitely costing him a fair amount of time trying to do so.
Yeah.
But he does eventually get the lamp. Now he's going to route and deal with Cold Stare.
Okay, so Scruff is gonna go straight to Turtle Rock. Okay. when you open it up, he's just gonna run in.
Yep. So TR, then Tower of Hera, and then we'll make our climb through GT. Now, being that this is the kind of run that it is, I'm noticing less and less that people are doing the GT key guess, because within the first couple of chests, these racers know that, you know, GT keys are going to be right there. But looking at the thing, now we do have the logs ourselves, and looking at the log, it's gonna be interesting to see what both of these racers will do and what they will collect, because there are gonna be some items still in GT.
Yeah. Now, silvers is the big one, because Ganon silvers is faster than non-silvers. Scruff is probably gonna pick up his butter sword. Well, maybe not. He might skip that in Hera, because he just needs to kill the boss.
It's a pretty easy place to get the
No,
sword.
because you do Hera pot, you get up to the second top floor. To get the sword, you have to drop down a floor. That's 10-15 seconds.
Ooh. That was close.
Yeah, chain chunks would really hurt.
Alright, so Ice Palace has just been finished by Techno. He is now going to be heading over to Total Rock himself.
Yeah, I agree with chat here that Butter Sword probably isn't worth the drop. If it was a Master to Tempered Sword, it's definitely worth it. But not really this.
I believe in the original game it's still an optional item too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so.
Now, why are you going out here, Scruff? Do you actually need the key in the big chest? Thank you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Because there's a key in there's a small key in the big key chest, of course.
Yeah. Scruff didn't want to go and pick up the one on the pokey, so he walked around instead. Okay, so there is a key on this the first time.
Verlicar is saying if Mr. Scruff not picking up the butter for Trinex, then he's probably not picking it up. It's one of the few bosses where the butter can make a difference. That's actually good to know, because I haven't really done these speed runs all that much, and it's been a good long while since I've done a regular run of Link to the Past, so yeah. I've always gotten the butter sword though, so that's just me.
Now, yes, butter sword does or can make a difference on Trinex, but it is important on Ganon that with Tempered Sword, you absolutely need to know the strat to get the one-on-one cycle on Ganon.
Yeah.
With Butter Sword, that's pretty much guaranteed, because you just have to swing at him as much as you can, and you'll get it. But with Tempered, you're gonna have to spin to do that, and those spins don't always hit.
Okay. Scruff dealing with the first couple of heads.
Beautiful Trinex fight there.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Now, Tower of Hera is really, really quick with the Hera Pop. So I think Scruff is going to be a little bit ahead of Technolink going into Ganon's Tower, but there might be about a sort difference on the rest. On Ganon, I mean.
That time taken to get the lantern may have actually cost Techno a little bit there. We'll definitely have to check. That's a lot of bombs.
Technolink. No, no, Techno, no! You don't have a small key. This is gonna cost him. This is costing him quite a few seconds. Don't mirror. No. Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was a big time loss.
And just like that, I think we might have a decisive winner here. So yeah, Scruff doesn't go for the butter sword, like everybody was saying. So
yeah.
The yolk's on me. Whoa! Little bit of a chase there, but Scruff gets it within the first run. I know Techno took a loss against Trolldorm in the first round.
Yeah. I am just so surprised that Technolink decided to mirror there, because just walking back is faster.
Yep, and that will give Scruff a huge advantage as he goes and makes the GT climb down. We've got chatters trying to guess where the key might be. The big key. Obviously our racers know exactly where it is, but where is it? Let's see here.
It's not on the torch. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
He just had to go and pick up that key, so it's probably in Hope Room then.
Oh, and we find the silvers in the
Okay.
What is this room? See.
Yeah, that's Hope Room, that's Checkerboard Room. But yeah, if silvers are that available, then yeah, you're gonna pick them up.
Oh, okay, that's called the Hope Room. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's really, really cool.
And it looks like it's going to be the top right compass room.
Okay.
People are still reaming me about the butter sword. Alright, so Scruff is now going to do the gauntlet. Heading all the way up with a total of 8 hearts and a blue nail. I don't know why that took me a while to think about that. Whereas Techno...
Yeah, Techno getting to his track site.
This whole time I've been listening to the Tactics MSU pack that Scruff has planned. I haven't played Tactics in a good long while. Techno getting the same fight sequence against Trinex. Easy peasy done. Barry letting us know that... No, Tactics... I never actually got to play any of the advanced Tactics games.
That
And
is
again,
some nice arrow sniping there on that Stalfos. That is aiming true.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's a beauty to see. And good knowledge to pick up those arrows there, because 7 arrows can be dicey on Ganon, but 12, that's more than enough.
I don't think I've seen any of our runners throughout the entire qualifier actually miss Ganon.
Yeah, but if you only have 7 arrows, yeah, you can miss 1 or 2 shots, but for example, if you have a fall or if you have a death, deaths on Ganon in spoiler is not uncommon. If you then have already used 2 arrows, well, suddenly you're in a bit of a pickle.
Fair enough. Alright, so Techno's now got his silver arrows and is heading over to get the big key.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there is about a Ganon's Tower bind difference between them.
Well, for a while, Barry, it looked like Techno was going to be ahead, but after a couple of mistakes, taking a while going after the Lantern, and then mirroring out of Trinex, or out of Turtle Rock, to get a small key, may have actually cost him this race, but... You know, again,
it did cost him quite a bit of time, yes. More specifically, the Turtle Rock mirroring.
What's the time difference between the runners and your log? They get about 15 minutes to look over the log to route, and then once that 15 minutes is up, they start the race. Scruff not doing well with the power of geometry today.
There we go, he passed the test. Adding some more bonks on the bonk counter.
Wonder where that second Goomba comes from. Ooh, this is interesting. Techno ended up going into the secret room to grab some resources.
Yeah, he was down to 2 hearts.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah, you're not gonna go the climb with 2 hearts, because that can hurt you. See, do we get a 1 cycle here? Nope. But definitely a 2 cycle.
Won't be too much longer before we get our races in here for interviews. I'm not too good at the interview process, so I'm going to let you go for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I am keeping an eye on the official race times, and I didn't even realize that there were 17 entrants for today's race.
That's good. That's a good amount.
Oop. And just like that, Scruff gets 4 arrows within 2 sword swings, and that's that. GG's to Scruff in the chat with his official time of 53 minutes and 55 seconds. And scene. Very appropriate from the Triforce today.
What position did Scuff get overall?
So Scruff appears to have gotten to your 12th place in the 17-man run. Let me head back over to...
And we welcome Mr. Scruffy the Tuna to the chat. GG's.
Oh, right, I forgot I had this on push to talk. GG!
GG. Well, that was one seed.
That was actually an interesting seed.
So, lots in Hyrule Castle to start off with.
Oh gosh, yeah. I opened up that spoiler log and I was like, whoa!
And at least on Restream, then both of you really made different popping, because Technolink decided, I'm gonna go get my boots. Which you waited about 20 minutes more for.
You know, I figured with the routing, boots weren't going to make that big of a difference, just because that's how I felt. Chances are I'm wrong, just judging of how I finished overall in the race, but seeing as how I beat Techno, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Technolink just finishing off Aga 2, and it's gonna go into his Ganon fight. But yeah, spoiler seeds are really hard to interview because you already know when you start how you're gonna route. But
that's actually something interesting I was thinking. Whenever you do spoiler like this, especially if you finish pretty lower in like a room full of really good runners, you start to think and say, okay, how could I have done this better?
yeah, I mean, both of you completely skipped all the pendant dungeons because they had nothing.
Thankfully.
But yeah, the other thing that Technolink had was he went up to Hera as well early and got his Master Sword.
That is, yeah, that's one of the routing decisions I was contemplating. Because with all the swords being so close to each other like that, I figured, you know, Butter, it's pretty easy to get to. But I also thought, you know, I don't need Master Sword to fight most of these bosses. I can just wait until I get tempered from the other. And Butter is not really necessary when silvers are literally right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly was told by chat.
I mean, I'm always down for a Butter Sword, but I figure I could probably save more time avoiding Butter than getting it.
Fair enough. And it looks like Techno has just finished his battle against Ganon with a official time of 57 minutes and 34 seconds. With that, that is the entire race completed by all 17 entrants with one DNF. So we should have Techno in here momentarily. I'm trying to think of any questions because I'm not really good at these interviews.
Yeah. So, I mean, your routing was let's get to the Dark World as soon as possible and do everything there.
Yeah, that was actually the main goal when I saw where everything was set. I figured there is one way I could have routed this a little bit better, but I'm not that much of a lunatic. Like Techno is.
Like me.
And, hi, Techno. Welcome to the chat.
GG.
Hello. Wait.
GG. Alright, so real quick, Techno, did you go to Thieves Town first or Swamp first?
Swamp.
Okay. What was your health like?
9 hearts or something like that.
Oh,
And
good lord.
Blue Mill.
Yeah, we saw that Tech had actually gone into Paradox Cave first before going to Swamp.
Oh, see, that makes a little bit more sense. I decided to go low percentage. I just got the blue mail, and that was it. So,
Yeah, in retrospect, that would have been the better idea. Also, did you know that you need keys to open doors?
Yes.
do you now?
Yes, and it's probably faster to just run backwards from the
At that
crystal
point,
roller
I
room.
was just like, nope, let's do this again.
Oh no, was that in Turtle Rock?
Yes, I forgot to pick up the key at the pokey.
Now,
Or the big chest.
to be fair, Scruff, you did forget for 1 second. And then you
Yeah,
double-
I almost did. I almost did the same thing, Techno. I killed the Pokies, was about to go through, and was like, wait, I need a small key.
Well, there was another one in the big chest.
Yep, that's the
Apparently.
one I went with.
Yeah, I want to pick that one up. Also,
Yeah.
what I see. It's like you could do mountain in one go almost, but you would lack the ether medallion to go into TR, so you had to go back.
Yeah, that was like the only decision I had with my routing there, because I figure like you look at the 103 finish time with 2C, and you gotta figure, all right, that's like uber low percent. They must have gone like straight from the Hyrule Castle to Hammer to Swamp, getting Thieves Town and the glove off. Sorry, not the glove, the flute right off the bat. Because I mean, you can save a good 5 minutes if you don't die.
Well, I didn't die, but it was close multiple times for no reason whatsoever.
All right, so before we continue, I do want to remind you guys that this is qualifiers for the tournament that's going to be happening in October in Virginia. The SpeedGaming Live 2022 brackets are now available in the chat over at speedgaming.challenge.com/SGL22ALTTPR. And Meekin wanted me to remind the both of you to actually sign up.
Oh, right, we got to do that.
Yep.
Signing up
Yeah.
is a good idea.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Now, one question that I personally have, Techno, you were in Ice Palace and you were doing that lamp, but I noticed you had a little bit of trouble going through that. What was going on?
I made a wrong move on the keyboard, and then I couldn't get my pixel back. So I was like, well, I'll just reset and do it again, and just calm down for a sec.
I know that a lot of players tend to switch between either keyboard or controller. For you guys, which one do you feel is better?
I don't think there's really a better controller, better choice. It's more what you like. I like having inputs that can only go one way, and I can't have phantom inputs.
True.
But I can imagine that for other things, the controller might be easier, like setting up things like super speed and stuff.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of controller stuff, but then you get into the argument of what type of controller is best, because I'm playing on a PS4 Pro, and I can tell you, it is not the best.
Yeah, when I purchased a USB SNES controller not too long ago, so I'm trying that out.
Yeah. Besides, for getting back into Zelda 3, this is not the worst that has happened, but oh man. I'm pretty sure that if you did the mountain in only 2 goes instead of 1, that would have saved at least a minute or 4 at least.
Well, let's see, how much did I beat you by?
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's about as much time as it saved.
Plus, I had to go back out of TR. I mirrored out at the crystal roller door and then went back in to pick up the big chest, small key.
Ooh,
I was kind of being dumb. I'm pretty sure that's another 2 minutes just gone down the drain, and I had to release a fairy in Swamp Palace because I ended up with only 1/2 of a heart for the diver down. But that's how it is, you know.
Yeah, I do have a question for you, Scruff. Swamp Palace. You chose to go to the boss first and then do left side?
Yeah, I figured it was easier to go ahead and just do big chest alongside big key chest instead of just, going in, doing left side, going to boss, and then mirroring back.
Yeah.
Figured it was a little bit quicker. But speaking of swamp, it's good not to use quick swap when you're trying to do hammer strats, as you saw as I tried to bomb Argus repeatedly.
Yeah. I was trying to do the Master Sword spins. In retrospect, I should have done the Master Sword slashes or comboed them or whatever. But
I kept my fighter sword for most of this game. I didn't get my tempered until I was ready to finish the dungeon.
wait, you only had tempered?
Yeah, I skipped the compass chest in Hera.
Oh no. I had gold swords. I had all the safeties. Look. I play a lot of SMZ3, and one of the things that happens there is that your inventory is always full.
That is true, yeah.
Yes.
Create some bad habits.
So, based on collection rate, so Scruff with 52 and Techno with 65, most of those look to be pieces apart, I'm noticing.
Yeah, I got all the boss heart containers, and some of the chests I made a mistake where I was like, oh wait, this isn't the key, it's the map. And then I was like, why am I opening these?
And Scruff getting the Arrow of Destiny.
Yes. I wrote down middle, sassy chest instead of right, and so when I saw the arrow, I was like, oh no, where is it? Oh.
Yeah, and also during the race, when I entered Hera, suddenly a song started playing that I did not expect because I replaced it, but apparently I didn't replace it. So I had to quickly go over to mute it.
It wasn't 42, I was just messing with you.
Well, I changed 40. Yeah, exactly. That's Ice Palace. I realized that when I was doing the changes.
Yeah, that's it for this spoiler seed and race. Do you have any last words to say to the audience?
GG's to Tech. Thank y'all for watching and joining, and thank you two for commentating and whoever was doing the tracking. That's awesome.
Yes, thanks a lot, and well, let's see if let's see how it goes. But I did get that nice Thieves Town corridor dash, so I'm already happy with that.
Nice.
Fair enough. GG's to the both of you, and GG's to all of our runners today for this race. Hope to see you guys in the rest of the qualifiers, see how we do. GG's, and thank you to Nerv for tracking today. Doing an excellent job with that, despite the tracker having some slowdowns at the back end. And again, thank you to Titan for co-commentating with me. I know it's pretty early over there in the UK, while it is only about 3:30 here in the Eastern Time.
Yeah, it's getting towards evening here in Europe. But yeah, thank you all for coming. It was a fantastic race to watch. Thank you to everybody, especially the admin team behind all of this. They are doing such a big job in the background, and they don't get enough encouragement from commentators. So thank you, admin team. But yeah, that was it for us today, and we'll see you in the next race. Thank you, and bye.
Yep. Just real quick before we do end, the next race that's going to be happening here in a moment is, I believe, SpeedGaming 2 has a... Oh, I don't know what this is. Mega Man 2 any percent. So we will likely either be going over to that or SpeedGaming 1. For those of you who would like to participate or want to know more about the brackets, you can check SGL22 ALTTPR, which I'm about to do right now. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.